Welcome back to Speak Aura. Today's reading is going to be a collective reading for the current energy. So if you're interested in that, stick around and let's get into the energy for this timeless reading. Okay. All right, fresh out, we have for our current energy, we have all right, 7 of Wands, 8 of Wands. I'm sorry, 8 of Swords. Yikes. Okay, 8 of Swords, 8 of Pentacles. All right. 8 of Pentacles. Let's get one more. Not a gazillion more, Spirit. All right, that's just my alarm. Don't mind that. And 9 of Swords. Okay, we're definitely going to have to pull a couple of more cards just to get some clarifying energy, but okay. So this reading to me, it's feeling like there's energy of someone that is in a very trapped position. Okay, let's just start from the top. Okay, with what did I say earlier? 7 of Wands, right? This is someone that is in a position they feel like they're very on the defense. They feel like they have a lot, like their back is literally against the wall. They have a lot to fight for and stand up for. And literally, like, no one else is in their corner except for themselves, which is causing this energy or this individual to feel like they're stuck, like they're trapped, okay? That they are in a position of, yeah, imprisonment, isolation. They're also blindfolded, so they don't know what's next. They don't know what to expect, which is making them be even more on the defense in their day-to-day lifestyle. This can be a work environment, okay? Especially with the 8 of Pentacles here. All right. So whatever this person is doing for work or financial gain, they feel like they put a lot of time and energy and investment into it. And this is showing up in the hidden energy. And so you may not notice it right now, but whatever investment you're putting into it, it has not paid off or will not pay off in the way that you think over time. Okay. It's taking a lot more dedication, hard work, self sacrifice, self abandonment, in your case, even self imprisonment, right? To get to where you want to be. All right. And where is this place, we say? Where is this that you want to be? Interesting question, right? Because to follow that up, and the what's to come energy, we have the Devil card in the reverse here. So this can again be an environment of a lot of temptation, a lot of control, power, just a place where a lot of entrapment is what I'm hearing. Like there's a lot of temptation, there's a lot of desire to break free of what is controlling, what is the power dynamic here. You can work in a very like toxic work environment, or an environment that is just not suited for like long-term success, like it's not built for, you to move up the ladder. It could be, and I hate to say this, but like a dead end position or something that you see as a dead end position, or you will see in time, just because you've been sacrificing so long, so much time, so much energy, not knowing per se where this is going to take you. You just know that, this is all you have, and you be damned if someone take you for your spot. And we're gonna have to pull a few more cards here because I hate to leave or end the reading on this type of energy with the 9 of Swords here. This is someone that eventually over time, to cope with this lifestyle or this work environment that you're in day to day, it's going to take a toll on you when you're not even there mentally. Meaning, you may struggle with symptoms of sleeplessness nights, sleepless nights, depression, anxiety, overwhelm, just constantly being in your head. And that's no way to be. That's no real mental peace. Like, you never want to have these two cards in a spread. This is like the ultimate just sadness, not sadness, that's not a word, but sadness, gateway of like just hopelessness, really. So let's get a couple more cards out to see how we can heal or, avoid this outcome or just move past this outcome. What needs to be done? Interesting. Okay, so in the upright, let's move this up. So in the upright, we do have the World card. Yeah, we have the World card in the reverse here, and the World card speaks to cycles, right? Um, things starting and ending, the circle of life, right? And again, we mentioned lifestyles and environments, and I feel like with this showing up here in the reverse position, this is speaking to like, hey, this is something that you should have ended a long time ago, or you just have a very, very hard time ending this cycle of like defeat, depression. There is no new beginning, right? This is also speaking to what we mentioned earlier about the concept of a dead end. Like, you view this as a cyclical cycle of defeat, dread, if you will. All right. So the advice that's coming out really is saying, like, listen, you need to do everything that you can to get this phase out of your life. Like, close off this connection, close off this, whether it be a work environment, a partnership, a toxic boss or coworker or individual. You just need to end it. Let's get advice for how, steps on how they can possibly end it, spirit. Well, not listen. This is a lot of cards. Okay, we're gonna take these though. All right, so we have the Ten of Swords that came out. Yeah, the Ten of Swords came out here, so it's definitely wanting you to end this cycle for sure. It's time. Like, they're stating, it's time. The only way to get a new beginning is to officially dead and end something. And it's also showing me that um, there was no value here, because whatever this environment is, this individual or this environment, this workplace, whatever, it has definitely put you in a state of like crisis and betrayal. Literally, like it isn't even serving you mentally, let alone fight. Like, there's barely any pinnacles here. So I feel like this place is really stressing you out more so mentally than anything. And sometimes that's just not worth, you can't have livelihood or well-being. Like, yeah, they can give you a measly check, but what about your mental health? You can't even enjoy the earnings that you have. In turn, look at how you view it. It's like, is it even worth it? Is the lemon worth the, what is it? How does the saying go? Is the lemon worth the squeeze? I don't know. Shout out to Minnow Pontero. He always says that. And I really, really agree with that saying. Like, is it worth all this effort? Am I going to get enough juice out of spending hours and hours and hours working on this thing here? Okay. And then we also got the Two of Wands in the reverse. Yeah. So this is coming up to me, and I feel like it's reading like, you're not really going to be in control of when this ending happens. You're just going to get so fed up to the point it's like, you know what, I don't even care, I'm over it. I'm over it, I don't care. Like, I didn't plan this ending, I just need to walk away from it completely. All right. And then we also have, yeah, like, you're not going to give any notice, you don't even like care what's next to come. You're just like, I can't take this anymore. All right. And then with the Nine of Wands here, interesting. Now they're coming out. See how you go from being on the defense? This card is still a little bit like, I feel like this is an individual that's a little defenseless, but now they're willing, like, to me, we go from this energy and being like, back off. Like, no way you're taking what I have. This is all I've been able to get. This is all I have for myself right now. To this, where it's like, this is all I have. And this is all I've been able to get for myself, and I'll be damned, right? Like testing. Like, you are waiting to be tested. Like, I'm leaving with myself and my pride and my dignity, and that's all I have, versus like willing to die on the sword. That's what I'm getting. Like, this is like I'm willing to die on the sword for nothing, versus I value myself first and foremost, and I'm going to hold on to myself while I walk away from it. It is time. It is absolutely time to end this cycle. We're also moving into a new season. We're going from summer season to the fall season here. So I feel that this reading is super appropriate for the time being right now. And if you found anything that connected to you in this reading, be sure to like the video so you can find more readings like this. And I will see you in the next one.